Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for Philadelphia University's Class of 2017.
faculty. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I am pleased to welcome our graduates, their families, and their friends to Philadelphia University's 133rd Annual Commencement. Please stay standing as Lauren Mellott, Yi-Feng Ho, Kelly Hayes, and Todd Sweeney lead us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in earnest, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, please be seated. Welcome, everyone. It's my pleasure to have you here at the 2017 graduation of Philadelphia University, where in our DNA is ingrained an instinct to create value for our community and for our society. We advanced the university through strategic change over 133 years. We've always been market-facing. We've always been an agile institution that acts decisively. We have thrived through deep recessions, rapid technology changes, for-profit expansion, and continual questioning the value proposition in higher education. Our programs are now nationally and internationally recognized. Our curriculum teaches innovation and propels our students into the careers of their passion. Today, that is your reality. This is your legacy also. From a university that leads change and defies the status quo comes graduates who will be leaders in their industry. At Philadelphia University, you were collaborative, innovative, passionate professionals. The class of 2017 studied abroad in 28 countries, tackled industry project challenges from Johnson & Johnson to Comcast, Verizon, QVC, Target, Free People, and many, many more. You've won national awards, scholarships, and contests. You've collaborated with your peers, and you've produced results. You have the skills to succeed and to be leaders in challenging careers. Be proud of your achievements, and remember that with your many gifts come great responsibility. A great university must have a bold vision, must articulate that vision, and passionately own it. Our vision is for you to be leaders in your profession, driven by your passions and your intelligence, with a sense of morality that will lead you to act to improve the human condition. Society needs you. It needs you to be critical doers that solve problems to provide value to an uncertain world. By being leaders of change, you will be lifelong supporters of higher education and of the Philadelphia University mission. As leaders in your industry, the choices you make will be difficult, and you will work harder than you ever worked before. The challenge begins as soon as you leave this building, and you're ready for it. You are the designers, the architects, the engineers, the scientists, the medical professionals, and the entrepreneurs who will build a better world. Congratulations, class of 2017. By tradition, a university proclaims what it holds in its highest esteem and recognizes distinguished leaders in many fields and disciplines through the conferring of honorary degrees at commencement exercises. The doctorate is the highest degree in the field. This year, the Board of Trustees and faculty of Philadelphia University bestow an honorary doctorate upon two distinguished individuals whom we believe have achieved the highest level of success in their fields, reflecting the values of our university and our commitment and dedication to innovative, creative thought and dramatic action. I now invite Dr. Matt Dane Baker, Provost and Dean of the Faculty, to assist me in the presentation. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Lockyer, class of 1968, and member of the Board of Trustees, to introduce our first honoree, Mr. Leong Keng Kui, class of 1968. Please come forward.
Mr. President, I have the honor of introducing Mr. Leong Keng Kui. Mr. Kui, you have a long history of dedication to Philadelphia University. Upon graduating in 1968 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Textile Management and Marketing, you began a remarkable career in both business and public service. You were the Managing Director of Pontiac Land Private Limited, one of the most successful property development firms in the world. You've served in leadership roles at organizations that promote business and thoughtful growth, including as president of the Real Estate Developers Association of Singapore and as a council member of the Singapore Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. You were Singapore's non-resident ambassador to the Republic of Poland, a board member of the Viva Foundation for Children with Cancer, a distinguished member of the National Heritage Board, a member of the Board of Directors of the Singapore Chinese Orchestra, and chairman of the Singapore Art Museum's Board of Trustees. Your commitment to Philadelphia University has been steadfast, and your leadership has been vital to supporting the university's growth. You joined the Board of Trustees in 1998 and received the Philadelphia University Leader of Innovation Medal in 2010. You've long been a staunch advocate for Philadelphia University's international students, manifested most notably through your establishment of the Florence Stuart Scholarship, which you established to pay forward the goodwill shown to you by a formative and kind figure during your college years. It is with gratitude for all of these accomplishments and the highest praise and honor that the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University recommends that Mr. L.K. Kui, class of 1968, be awarded the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Mr. Kui, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Kui. Please join me in welcoming Anthony Butullo, class of 1997 and member of the Board of Trustees, to introduce our second honoree, Mr. Julius Dr. J. Irving. Please come forward.
Mr. President, I have the honor of introducing Mr. Julius Dr. J. Irving. Mr. Irving, your remarkable career in basketball embodies Philadelphia University's belief in the importance of innovative work. You are widely regarded as the greatest player of your time. With the creation of your signature slam dunk and original style of play, you defined the future and set a new standard for the sport of basketball. You are considered the main catalyst for the ABA-NBA merger in 1976. Throughout the duration of your career, you played for the ABA's Virginia Squires, the New York Nets, and the NBA's Philadelphia 76ers. You won 3 championships, 4 Most Valuable Player awards, and 3 scoring titles. You have scored 30,026 points, ranking you in the top 10 scoring players of all time. You were inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 1993 and selected as one of the NBA's 50 greatest players in its history. You have launched a successful business and basketball executive career. You are a true innovator and team player. It is with gratitude for all of these accomplishments and the highest praise and honor that the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University recommends that Mr. Julius Erving be awarded the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Mr. Erving, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you, President Spinelli, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2017. Very happy to be here with you today. I was asked if I would be your commencement speaker, and it wasn't a problem. Just trying to get to Atlanta, or from Atlanta to Philadelphia after a big Mother's Day weekend. I guess it led to a 6 a.m. flight. I got here at 8. So I've been chilling the last 2 hours, getting ready for y'all. But I did write a speech for you, and I entitled it, How Rams Win in the 21st Century. You being the Rams. You know, back in the day, comedian Flip Wilson used to imitate the preacher who was trying to raise money from his congregation. He stands in the pulpit and he says, for a church to grow, first it has to crawl. His congregation shouts back, make it crawl, Rev, make it crawl. And then he says, after we learn to crawl, then we have to walk. To which they say, make it walk, Rev, make it walk. The preacher now says, after we learn to walk, then we have to run. And with great enthusiasm, the people shout, make it run, Rev, make it run. And then he says, for our church to run properly, it's got to have money. To which they shout back to him, make it crawl, Rev, make it crawl. Well, what that says is that people sometimes like to move at their own pace rather than a pace that we might set for them. Let me have a show of hands here. How many of you have ever cut a class? How many of you have ever skipped a meal? How about missed a planned workout and just decided to blow it off? All right, we're all guilty of that. Have you observed in your lifetime, as I have observed, rather often a consistent human tendency to try to freeze time at the moment, when we're happy or when things are going particularly well, whether it's our academic success or a certain sense of harmony with family and friends. We don't want that time to change. We want it all to stay put, wrapped up in a nice, neat package. To me, this is life on the defense, trying to protect what was instead of getting on with what can be. As important as defense is in basketball, just as Coach Shirley and Coach McGee, I feel offense in life is much more essential. Now, quote me on this one, Rams. You cannot wait for your destiny to become a matter of chance. You must always keep it as a matter of choice. Your path to success will be confirmed by your enthusiasm in encouraging leadership, stimulating innovation, and applauding creativity. Now, I'll quote your boy again here. Change is not a stranger. It's always been around. What's different now about change is the pace. We travel, work, calculate, and communicate faster than any of our ancestors did. In the past, new events approached slowly enough for people to gradually adapt to them. Today, there's no time for leisurely adaptation. New changes overtake others that we haven't even assimilated in our minds yet. And yes, some news is fake news. But you as tomorrow's leaders understand that being in crisis is now the norm. It is our constant companion, and like it or not, you better learn to walk hand in hand with it. Ask yourself the question, when haven't we had a crisis to contend with? Most of the class is over 21. So by now you should have learned that no profession nor institution has an immunity from the impatient expectations of the public. If Baryshnikov danced brilliantly at the matinee, he's expected to do it again that night. If Pavarotti hits all the high notes on Friday, he is expected to climb that same scale on Saturday. If Dr. J, remember him, operates on the Celtics or the Lakers on game night, the expectation for the next battle was off the charts. So, in case you feel that this "what have you done for me lately" attitude isn't fair, I agree with you. It isn't right. But my gray hair tells me that it's real. Real also is the need for leadership. You know, during my academic, athletic, and professional life, I've had the good fortune of seeing the world through the dual windows of labor and management. I know the promise of one and the necessity of the other, that need to develop one's skills and talent, and the parallel need to manage them effectively. Rams, do I have your attention? If you want to win in the 21st century, you must accept that it is your country's predicament to be the hope of the world. You have a role to play in that, just as your parents and your grandparents and people before them played roles that provide sufficient testimony as to what you can do when you put away your doubts and decide simply to be the best. You know, our nation was not built on fear, nor hesitation, nor half-hearted commitment. It was built on courage, imagination, and an unbeatable determination to get on with the game. I'm going to use 3 laws of human behavior as the centerpiece of my speech to you today. The first Dr. J law of human behavior is, don't live in fear of stepping in something soft. You can laugh. The corollary is, don't get any of that stuff on you. Ever notice something about leaders? Leaders are decisive. When Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood up in Washington, D.C., he said, "I have a dream today." He didn't stand up and say, "You know, I've been thinking about this idea. And maybe if we get a committee together, study it for a couple of years, we can make something good happen." Leaders are decisive. When Brigham Young took his people on their journey, he said, "We will go west." He didn't say, "Well, we'll head out to Utah and we'll give it a trial, and if we don't like it, we'll backtrack to Illinois, all 16,000 strong. When Lewis and Clark set out on an expedition to explore the American Northwest, they didn't go with a map, however, they came back with one. Leaders make things happen. Leadership is most conspicuous when it's absent. Without leadership in business, in government, in education, we will inevitably drift with the trends that are created by others. We become captains of caution. We look at each other's limitations instead of pursuing our possibilities. People with ordinary motivation seldom end up influencing change. The meek may inherit the earth, but they will not necessarily improve it. Cautious people did not get carved onto the face of Mount Rushmore. You know, we spend an enormous amount of time getting ready to do something. It seems like a creative idea in industry must now withstand the withering test of financial analysis, marketing studies, governmental compliance, and human impact. And certainly there's value in analysis and investigation, but when it becomes an obsession, it promotes an unhealthy devaluation of simple gut instinct. So I'm not suggesting we disrespect the incredibly good judgments that historically have served us all so well. Among the values that we sustained, that has sustained our society, is a willingness to take action. Your future depends upon the orderly transmission of those values from one generation to the next. That transmission will be done by leaders, and they will do it by example. Leaders run fast. They do not seek the safe and the secure way. They are not afraid to step in something soft. The second Dr. J law of human behavior is, quote, old boomerangs are hard to throw away. It also has a corollary. With an apology, the corollary says, the more you run over a flat cat, no, the more you run over a dead cat, the flatter he gets. With apologies for all the pet lovers. Now, what that means is we have difficulty giving up what we did yesterday, difficulty making room in our minds for the things of tomorrow. As leaders, you are in the profession of innovation. Those of us who have become businessmen and women sometimes, forget where we came from. Innovation has many attractions. It is an equal opportunity provider. Anybody can play the game. Good ideas can come from anybody, male, female, young, not so young, engineer, planner, marketing person. Somebody thought of the backpack. Somebody thought of the shopping cart. Somebody thought of the jet engine, the computer, the automatic transmission. Innovation means you're playing offense, not defense. In football, the onside kick early in the game is innovation. Late in the game, it's desperation. Writing love letters is innovation. Buying them back, I guess, could be considered a lesson in marketing. Managing your personal and business affairs and displaying a willingness to adapt and adjust are keys to avoiding heartache, headache, and possibly Chapter 11. The story of free enterprise is one of great successes, but it can be quite unforgiving for those that do not anticipate and initiate change. So you have to be resourceful. A farmer took his horse to the vet and he said, Doc, sometimes my horse walks normal and other time it limps. What should I do? The vet said, well, next time it walks normal, sell him. There is an undeniable need for people to know how to win, granted to do so ethically, but who know how to win. My third law of human behavior, and I promise there's only three, concerns the recognition of people. It says, everyone wants to peel their own banana. Everybody wants applause. Everybody wants approval. You've arrived when the boss asks your opinion of the big project. I do not know who encouraged Thomas Edison to give up other projects and tinker around in the laboratory, but the world is better off because someone did. I do not know who encouraged George Washington Carver to experiment in agriculture, but the world learned lessons that changed the course of history because someone did. For every person out there with a spark of genius, there are 9 more out there with some serious ignition problems. And it's a leader's job to provide the jump start. Listen to people. There's a little listening going on these days. People are so hungry to be heard that they're standing in line to pay shrinks hundreds of dollars an hour for the privilege. People are resourceful. When Abraham Lincoln was young, he commanded a small troop in the Illinois militia. But Abe never learned the proper command for close order drill. One day, as he was marching his troops through the field, he noticed they were rapidly approaching a fence that only had a small opening in it. And since they were marching 4 abreast, he tried to think of the command that would negotiate this situation in proper military fashion. He couldn't. So he called a halt, and he said, all right, fall out, take a 10-minute break, and then fall in on the other side of the fence. As people who are surrounded by the age of expectations from teachers, consumers, government agencies, or social organizations, we sometimes wish we could simply call a halt to our problems, have them give us a break, and fall back in some way, sometime, somewhere else. We need to tell each other the truth. We seem to be reluctant to convey bad news. Economists probably told Noah that it was going to be partly cloudy outside. But reality says that change is not so intimidating as long as you have some measure of influence over its outcome. Reality says that the future of leadership will be determined by the commitment to win that you bring to your economic, educational, and spiritual pursuits. Reality says that if we as a society falter, it will not be because our foes were strong, but because we fail to recognize the time in which we live, that we failed to aggressively accept the responsibility to develop our potential. And the job for you is to find that potential. There's always been an excitement about watching imagination made visible. Today, class of 2017, the challenge of increasing competition in the global marketplace and in the court of high opinion have added new dimensions of opportunity for all of you. Never forget what makes you special. Having that sense of what might be, that keen feel for the future, your future, our future. Rams, life is mostly a test of character. The challenges don't build character, they reveal it. One's character is developed early by what you absorb from the value systems around you and the individual style you sort out from all those experiences. Leadership requires character. Leadership is more than being the biggest, the richest, or the most successful. It means taking part in the issues of the day and making a difference in the lives of our neighbors and our communities. Character requires courage and belief, a willingness to stay with the struggle no matter what form it takes. Big dreams start with small steps. Most of you are dreamers, but some let their dreams die. Others nourish them and protect them and build them. So no matter what your professional pursuits may be, there's no comparison between that which is lost by not succeeding and that which is lost by not trying. To utilize one's life in quest of worthy goals is the essence of human dignity. It's also an essential part of your leadership toolkit. Make your model a combination of the practical and the spiritual. Each of you has to find out what works best for you. You cannot export your values unless you simply have a very good supply on hand. And in closing, I encourage you to take from here today a can-do spirit, for it is that spirit that will allow you to move successfully from your todays to your tomorrows. The shape-up time for all of you. Life will test you often in the days ahead, but great causes and worthy goals can stand the discipline and the pressure of accountability. A gym cannot be polished without friction. A community cannot flourish without challenge. So as citizens, let's never forget that you're a part of something larger than yourselves. And at some future date, the High Court of History will sit in judgment of your brief span of services in the 21st century. I think you will be measured by the answer to 4 questions. First, were you truly people of courage, willing to stand up to the realities of your time? Second, did you have enough wisdom to acknowledge when you didn't know something and had the candor to admit it? And third, are you people of integrity who never run out on the principles you believe in or ever forsake the values that you consider essential? And fourth is simply, when leadership was required, did you seek it or did you avoid it? Class of 2017, go for it, and always give it your best shot. God bless you and good luck.
The doctor is in the house. Thank you, Dr. Irving, for your examples, your words of inspiration, and your encouragement, and for your presence with us today. It is with great pleasure that I introduce this year's undergraduate student speaker, Mr. Stephen Robertson. Stephen's, yeah, give him a hand. He really deserves it. Stephen's story shows that some small acts of kindness can lead to momentous opportunities. While completing his studies at Philly U, he started handing out meals in his spare time with a friend. His passion for Philadelphia's housing and food insecure communities led to the creation of Hub for Humanity, an organization that seeks to sustainably address social issues. As the founder of Hub for Humanity, Stephen worked with his team to create several community groups with the goal of supporting positive influences on Philadelphia youth. These organizations include Black Diamonds, a middle school girls dance team, Eyes of Future, a high school performance team that mentors the Black Diamonds, and For Brothers Only, a black male support group. Stephen graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Stephen Robertson.
Good morning. First, I would like to thank God, my mother who believed in me when no one else would, my father who sharpened me in ways that no one else could, and my brother who led by example in showing me how to dream in a way that every young person should. My name is Stephen Robertson, and I was born and raised in the Germantown area of Philadelphia, which is not too far from our institution. I stand before you today as a graduate of the Continuing and Professional Studies program with a Bachelor's of Science in Organizational Leadership. My story includes failing out of college, joining the workforce, losing that comfortable job, then experiencing housing insecurity, which most of you may know today as homelessness, then attempted to go back to school while working several hourly jobs, and while working those jobs, trying to maintain at least a 3.0 GPA at this academically rigorous institution. I tell you this because we all know someone who's been there. We all know someone, even if it is ourselves, who has a war story when it comes to life. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter if you're a traditional or non-traditional student. It doesn't matter if you're the family member or loved one of that student. In fact, you can even be an educator at this fine institution. We've all met someone with a similar story to mine. So if you also know of the horror, then I'm sure you know of the glory that comes in the morning. My mother is a great inspiration to me. She also went to Philadelphia University, graduated from the Continuing and Professional Studies program, and also earned a Bachelor's of Science in Organizational Leadership. Yes. My mother's pathway was different from mine. See, she did it while raising 2 young boys, caring for a husband, managing a household, working a full-time job. And all the while, she was earning the top honors at Philadelphia University, summa cum laude. My pathway was different from hers. You see, it took me 9 years to complete a 4-year degree. I came by way of Graduate Philadelphia, who helped show me how to get through the admissions process, also helped me through the financial aid process, gave me a boost of confidence, and also put me through a humbling experience for someone that was as prideful as I. You know, some may say it was a matter of timing and maturity how I ended up at Philadelphia University. Others may suggest that it happened when it was supposed to. But for me, it was a matter of having the right support system. For me, it was a matter of an educator handing me a book list and saying, read this. It'll nourish your mind so that you can grow. Another professor helping me find books for class when at times I didn't have enough money for food. But the biggest piece for me was the camaraderie. Sometimes finishing class, one would offer me a ride home instead of me having to walk there 10 p.m. at night. I'm grateful for these experiences. It actually takes me back to the first educator that inspired and changed me as an adult. And funny enough, it was back at the school I was failing out of. But on day 1, there was a welcoming ceremony, and he stood up at the podium and said, I need for you to look to the left of you and to the right of you. And realize 4 years from now, the person sitting to the left of you or to the right of you may not be there when it comes time for you to graduate and receive your degree. Well, needless to say, I was one of those people, not able to receive my degree. I had wasted time. And time is money that none of us can afford to waste. After that point, I had to meet with him again, and he shared a story with me that ultimately changed my life. His story, unknowingly to me, ended up creating a pathway, a mindset that helped me graduate from Philadelphia University, but ultimately helped me become successful in life. The man whose story changed my life is the late Reverend Gray. And today, I'd like to share his story with you. He asked me the silliest question I could ever imagine. He said, "Stephen, have you ever been to the grocery store to shop for food?" I'm like, yeah, who doesn't? He said, "I go to the store to shop for my family for the month." I was amazed by this because at the time, I was a struggling college student, naive to this experience, just worried about some ramen noodles and a Capri Sun. He went on to say, "Stephen, when you go to the grocery store, you grab what you intend to eat. You make a plan, and sometimes you have to deviate from the plan, but you can only make but so many adjustments along the way." But Stephen, whatever you take, consume it so that it will nourish your body and you can grow. And I need you to picture these things in your shopping cart and push it to the cashier. The cashier rings you up, and if you're buying for the month, it might cost you about $900. But once you've paid for everything, I need for you to leave everything inside your cart and at the cash register. You leave the market empty-handed, $900 short, and you head home. Now, most people wouldn't do this, right? And quite frankly, I'd be worried about the person who would. At the time, I was a student doing this with my education. I had the experience of leaving my education and finances at the cash register. Despite a battle with joining the workforce, losing this comfortable job, becoming housing insecure, going back to school while working several hourly jobs, I was able to arrive at a new grocery store, refilling my shopping cart with things I had left behind at the previous university. Now, Philadelphia University allowed me to add some new and different things to my cart, one of which being my degree from the Continuing and Professional Studies program. See, my experience here and my learning has shaped my life and helped inform the various community programs that I've helped start. My organization, Hub for Humanity, is on a mission to address social issues in a sustainable way. We have made an impact by partnering with community members like yourselves who continue to donate resources, time, and funding. Since our inception, our work continues to change lives through mentorship, workshops, social experiments, and a commitment to addressing food and housing insecurities. Listen, when you look deeper in me, in us, the Philadelphia University students, you see distinguished people prepared for success, prepared for successful careers in an evolving marketplace. When you look into this crowd today, to the left of you and to the right of you, you see a diverse group of scholars ready to thrive in a diverse, challenging environment. Not only did we traverse an academically rigorous setting, we achieved intellectual and personal growth. The key is we did it with integrity, creativity, curiosity, ethics, responsibility, and my favorite, the free exchange of ideas. We did this by grinding and gritting it out. By learning to respect the process, and at times, the process told us to sit down and be humble. Somewhere along the way, we accepted what this institution could do to nourish our minds for a legacy-changing experience. So, graduating class of 2017, I am grateful to be a reflection of you. I'm thankful that each and every one of you entered this institution of higher learning, choosing what you desired to gain, earned it, and are exiting leaving nothing behind. Listen to me. My fellow graduates, families, and friends of graduates, I invite you to realize that the real work starts now. Once again, we must sit down and be humble, because now the grocery store of life is open for business. And my challenge for you going forward today is to leave nothing, leave absolutely nothing at the register. I challenge you to go out and get your groceries. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Stevens do a good job. It's my pleasure now to announce the class of 2017 valedictorian. Provost Baker, please join me to assist in the presentation. I invite Ms. Kelsie Jones to join me on stage. As an undergraduate, Kelsie was a student with excellent grasp and appreciation for global issues, as well as a scholarly approach and attitude. Her transcript shows that she is a superb student in every area, including coursework and rigorous research. Her professors say that her conscientiousness is unmatched and speak highly of her as a well-rounded individual. Kelsie came to Philadelphia University on an athletic scholarship and has been a member of the NCAA Student Athletic Advisory Committee, also known as SAC, for the past 4 years. In 2016 and 2017, she was served as the vice president of the SAAC and will continue that role in 2017-18 academic year. She demonstrated empathy through her efforts with Beats for Bella, a community service effort run by the women's basketball team that raised funds for medical expenses of a young girl with heart health issues. Kelsie has been an integral part of the women's basketball team as both a starting player and in a reserve role. She graduates today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science. Please join me in celebrating the class of 2017 valedictorian, Ms. Kelsie Jones. I am now honored to present the President's Award for Excellence to an undergraduate student. Will Ms. Naomi Sam Pett please join me on the stage? Is she here? Oh, there she is. Naomi began her career at the university as a young, involved student and grew into a student that has taken on significant leadership roles. She quickly proved that she is not someone who rests on having a position or a title, but rather took initiative to make impact and change on campus. Naomi has gained the respect of the faculty, staff, and administration, as well as her peers. She has demonstrated passion and dedication through her role as student body president, but more importantly, to the organizations that she belongs. Her roles within the student government, as well as the Future Alumni Association, have single-handedly transformed both organizations into higher profile and more effective group. She excels both in and out of the classroom. Her qualities as a leader, coupled with the professional experiences she has created for herself in the fashion merchandising field, set her apart. In addition to her studies at PhillyU, she studied abroad in London, completed a fashion internship with GQ India, and a planning and allocation internship with PVH Corp for Calvin Klein. Naomi received a full 4-year scholarship to PhillyU and has consistently made the dean's list throughout her education. Naomi graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Fashion Merchandising and Management degree. Please join me in celebrating the undergraduate recipient of the President's Award for Excellence, Ms. Naomi Sam Pett.
Good afternoon, everyone. As student body president, it is with great honor that I stand before you today at the 2017 commencement ceremony. I came to Philadelphia University as a student, not knowing what to expect. I have realized that this university is not just a collection of professors, students, and buildings, but a living soul with a distinct personality, projecting an aura of its own and encompassing the power to shape the destinies of all those who enroll. It is here that I was catapulted into a role of a leader for the first time, requiring me to deal with my aspirations, the expectations of my parents, and the trust of the Philly U faculty, as well as my fellow students. It has been my quest these past 4 years to put in my best effort to uphold the faith put in me by so many. I stand before you to tell you that the empowerment I feel and the confidence and voice I have today is all thanks to you. If there is one thing that these past years have taught me, is that behind every achievement of a leader is a considerable effort of a great team. I have the pleasure of knowing many of the faculty, administrators, staff, and students here personally. As a team, we have achieved numerous successes during our mission to positively impact the campus. As I reflect on my journey, I've come to understand that it is the community we have built that makes Philadelphia University such a remarkable place. Philly U is a community of people who are passionate, engaged, ambitious, and empathetic. It is a community that has been curated by individuals who are not afraid to push beyond the status quo and create new heights for success, as well as push for what they believe in. Philly U's mantra of innovation and power to do has been embedded in us since day one, but it was up to us to bring these to life, and class of 2017 did not disappoint. I find myself constantly enamored by the talent, original creative thinking that runs through our campus. Evolution is in the spirit of Philadelphia University, and as a class of 2017 graduates, Philly U embarks on its own journey of integration to do what's now and what's next. And as Philadelphia University evolves, we will evolve too. Philly U is what binds us together, and likewise, we will always be an integral part of the culture that will be our future. I am confident that our talented, empowered class of 2017 will make its mark in the world, just like we made a mark on Philly U. For the past 4 years, we have helped each other grow, and now we will provide each other with a support network that will launch us on our path into the world. I cannot believe how quickly these past 4 years have flown by. It has been amazing to share this experience with all of you. I know that amid the uncertainty that may be thrown at us throughout life, we can always lend each other a helping hand and accomplish any goal. Nelson Mandela once said, "There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." Let's pursue our dreams and achieve all that we are capable of. We are, and always will be, powered to do. I wish all my best to my fellow students and Philadelphia University as we both commence on our forward journey. On behalf of the class of 2017, I thank our parents, family, friends, faculty, administration, and staff. We are graduating today because of your love and unconditional support. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2017.
I now invite Mr. D.R. Witter, Vice President of Innovation, to present the President's Award for Excellence to a continuing and professional studies student.
Will Ms. Devin Moses please join me on the stage? This year's recipient of the President's Award for Excellence from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies is Devin Moses. She's also the first student from the PhillyU online program to receive this prestigious honor. She completed her bachelor's degree in business management with a perfect 4.0 GPA. She has put her degree immediately to work. Within just days of graduation, she launched her own company with her mother and brother as partners. D-Med Scrubs is an innovative medical garment company. These great academic and business accomplishments are even more remarkable because of what she overcame to get here. Motivated by her family and her dreams, she overcame a substance addiction at the age of 18 that affected her throughout her teenage years. In her reflective essay, Devin wrote, "Getting my degree in recovery was not the only driving force. Rather, I was motivated by breaking the mold of the preconceived notions about drug addicts and their ability to fully integrate back into society." She has become a tremendous role model and a representative of the spirit of Philadelphia University. Devin also wrote that graduating with her degree was one of her greatest accomplishments. I will say to that, for the Philadelphia University team, helping Devin and her classmates achieve their dreams is our greatest accomplishment. Like all of you graduating today, Devin is forever part of the lifelong learning and support from your university. Devin will continue to be engaged and can receive coaching from our Entrepreneurship Center for her company, and we might even know a hospital interested in innovative medical garments. Devin will tell you that she wasn't a remarkable student previously and was never acknowledged academically, but that all changes today. Please join me in celebrating the Continuing and Professional Studies recipient of the President's Award for Excellence, Ms. Devin Moses.
Today is a celebration of the undergraduate and continuing professional studies students of Philadelphia University. However, it is impossible to recognize your successes and achievements without acknowledging the faculty who have taught, mentored, listened, and collaborated with you in and out of the classroom. I know that each of you would agree with me when I say that their dedication, service, and commitment to their craft and to their students have made your successes possible. In recognition of their service, the university hosted faculty members at the annual faculty dinner on April 20th. There we awarded the President's Award for Excellence in Teaching. I ask Dr. Raju Parakal to stand that we might recognize him. We also awarded the Royd House Teaching Innovation Award. I asked that Lisa Phillips, Associate Professor of Interior Design, and Melissa D. Giselle, Adjunct Professor of Writing, to stand so we might recognize them. We must also recognize the service of the Philadelphia University faculty who are retiring or have retired in the past year. The long tenure of a faculty member speaks to how highly Philadelphia University values her or his knowledge and wisdom as an educator as well as an industry expert. Would Dr. Alexander Messinger, Dr. C. Creighton Frampton, and Dr. Elizabeth Marriott please stand if you're here so we could recognize you. Now for the most fun part. It is with great pleasure that I invite Provost Baker to begin the conferring of degrees on the class of 2017.
Thank you, President Spinelli. Degree candidates will be presented by their dean or college representative after the candidates return to their seats. President Spinelli will confer the degrees. We ask that all graduates remain for the duration of the ceremony. Dean Barbara Klinkhammer, Executive Dean of the College of Architecture and the Built Environment, please present the candidates for the Bachelor of Architecture degree in the College of Architecture and the Built Environment.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Architecture degree please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture. Zilda I. Hajadin. Rady Alvarez Rodriguez. Mina Lee Belare. Aaron Raphael Bierstein. Crystal M. Brown. Dylan S. Catino. Ashley M. Cummins. Stephanie Kyra Dudek, graduating with distinguished honors. Brittany E. Ewing. Abby J. Gall, graduating cum laude and distinguished honors. Melissa Christine Garcia, graduating with honors. Matthew Gilliard. Stephanie Noel Hoffmeyer. Matthew Thomas Imperato. Jason Yang, graduating magna cum laude and distinguished honors. Joseph F. Castellan. Clarissa N. Kelsie, graduating with distinguished honors. Ryland J. Kepner. Clara C. Lattimore, graduating magna cum laude and distinguished honors. Brian Molly. Jennifer McElroy, graduating cum laude, distinguished honors. Bailey L. Miller. Shelby Lynn Miller. Caitlin M. Parent. Haley Rose Peluso, graduating cum laude and distinguished honors. Chahai A. Pettiford. Christina A. Polsinelli. Jack T. Rogers. Rachel Sanders. Ryan Schaefer. Jason Cole Trutner. Ravi D. Vias. Tavin Williams. Nicholas J. Williamson. Brian M. Wise, cum laude and distinguished honors. Taylor Raymond Woods, graduating distinguished honors. Jaitai Wu. Michael Diane Yoder, graduating cum laude and with distinguished honors.
Will the Bachelor of Architecture candidates please rise for the conferral of your degree?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, and her too, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Dean Klinkhammer, please present the candidates for the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture degree in the College of Architecture and the Built Environment.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture degree please come forward? President Spinelli, On behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Landscape Architecture. Joseph Francis Coriel, Ryan M. Harris, Catherine J. Miller, Penelope Segura, graduating magna cum laude.
Will the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture candidates please rise for the conferral of your degree?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Bachelor of Landscape Architecture with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Dean Klinkhammer, please present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Architecture and the Built Environment. We will confer all Bachelor of Science degrees after all degree candidates have been presented.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Taisha M. Bailey, Caitlin Bukowski, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Haley Catherine Bornshaw, Caitlin M. Backham, Juan M. Bisono Jr., Jaime Caspana, Victoria L. Carchietta, Terence J. Costin, Isabella E. Dinazio, Daniel Duco, cum laude, Christopher P. Farmer, Marissa A. Frey, Paige G. Hawker, Leah Allison Hune, Sheila Humber, Jessica Kim, Chan Ching Ko, Athena C. Krieger, Luis D. Lemus Hernandez, Kayla T. Lewis Hugh, Alicia M. Lister, Nicole Lynn Marcucci, Angelica Martinez, John Gerard Matera, Seamus McVicker, Rachel M. Thody, Devin L. Meekins, Christine Alexandra Migliore, Emily C. Nelson, Amori Nicasio Bautista, Sarah O'Connor, Caitlin E. Powell, Sarah E. Redmiller, Emilia R. Risner, Rachel T. Robargi, Richard V. Sanjaniti Jr., Shiying Soon, Lauren M. Wilson, graduating magna cum laude and distinguished honors. Stefan F. Zick.
Dr. Ronald Kander, Executive Dean of the Kambar College of Design, Engineering, and Commerce, please come forward for the presentation of your candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the Kambar College of Design, Engineering, and Commerce please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Aeneas T. Ack. Linda Rose Albanese. Olivia G. Adler. Itohan Asimota. Maria E. Balestino, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Saran A. Barkley. Shannon Taylor Barnett. Adriana T. Baracelli, magna cum laude. Peter J. Barton. Irina Belashov. Matthew James Birchoff. Madeline A. Bill, cum laude. Keith R. Blackshear. LaRon Allen Booth. Ashley E. Bowers, magna cum laude. Lauren A. Braband, magna cum laude. Nicole M. Braun, cum laude. Jeffrey C. Briggs. Jacob R. Brocious, magna cum laude. Caitlin E. Brown, summa cum laude. Olivia S. Brown. Armando L. Canella. Amber C. Canizares. Shelby T. Carey. Loriana Carlucci, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Raquel R. Casso, summa cum laude. Madison S. Chamberlain. Chaiman Chen. Deanna C. Chensky. Monica Elaine Christie. Maria E. Kipola, magna cum laude. Molly Elizabeth Coleman. Kirsten L. Collier. Lauren E. Coons. Vivian L. Cooper. Bridget A. Corcoran, cum laude. Arlene Corona. Annalie N. Craig. Christina A. Crawford. Bryce Caleb Dana. Kayla F. Davies. Wilfredo Brandon De Leon. Megan C. DeMeglio, cum laude. Amy Dews. Madison Neela DiPaolo, cum laude. Wen Than Don. Ryan G. Dolak. Christopher E. Donnelly. Natalie DuPont, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Allison Marie Irvin, summa cum laude. Alessandra Fiorella Espino Grasso, excuse me. Cassandra A. Fujarte. Jenna R. Formica. Natalie Claire Fox, summa cum laude. Christina Franley, cum laude. Lauren A. French. Jacqueline L. Fraunheiser. Angela C. Fudge. Christina Lee Gaglianisi, magna cum laude and distinguished honors. Shannon M. Gahagan. Jessica Lynn Galantro. Austin R. Gambaroni. Evan M. Gasparini. Nicholas R. Germasimo. Tanisha S. Gilmore. Ashley Nicole Gomez. Justin R. Grambor. Ornella N. Grant. Alexandra S. Hagan, magna cum laude. Devon Noel Hamright. Allegra K. Handler. Casey L. Hansel. Dania P. Heron, cum laude. Gadir A. Halal. Emily Hennigan. Kimberly Page Hill, summa cum laude. John E. Lava. Eric G. Hoffman. Christine M. Holland. Charbel E. Hunento. Gabriella Hudson. Reagan Huffman. Anna Rose Huss, magna cum laude. Brianna R. Irano. Nichelle N. Jackson. Kelly Marie Jennings, cum laude. Jenna Elise Johnson, magna cum laude and distinguished honors. Rhea Martinique Jones. David E. Joseph. Kelsie L. Kosh. Shakira S. Kelly. Kimora Cherie Kendall. Carolyn Francis Kern. Kathleen E. Kessler. Grace E. Kyber, magna cum laude. Lauren Rose King. Matthew S. Kleinman. Daniel P. Klussman. Sarah J. Koch, magna cum laude. Brittany B. Comel. Aubrey T. Cole. Megan K. Cole. Cherish Serenity Clarence LaFont. Taylor A. Lambert. Lauren A. Lasella. Kyle P. Lazurko. Arya A. Lee. Megan E. Latos, summa cum laude. Lauren N. Levine. Taylor Nicole Leibowitz. Gavin Lindemuth. Katie D. Lucerarian. Michael T. Loudon Jr., summa cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Mallon. Alexander Malafi Jr. Megan Elizabeth Mandel. Veronica C. Marano. Reagan Hope Mariner. Paulo F. Martinez. Allison Faith Mascot, magna cum laude. Carrie Ann M. Masushi. Victoria McDougall, cum laude. Emily J. McMenamin. Amanda Nicole McQuillan. David F. McTaggart, cum laude. Jasmine Mealy, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Christy J. Melrath. Nice. Latasha Nicole Melton. Dakota P. Messer. Kelly A. Mikola. Rachel K. Milani. Jennifer C. Miller. Carson Ash Miller. Naomi A. Milrod, cum laude and distinguished honors. Luis Molina. James T. Monty. Maria C. Molitis. Taylor Nicole Miza. Jessica R. Newman, summa cum laude. Natalie E. Nowicki. Kelly Jo Nugent. Michaela I. O'Connor. Micah Elizabeth Ono. Megan Elizabeth Onuskanich, magna cum laude. Robert O. Orapalo. Miranda Rose O'Sullivan. Henry D. Parts. Jillian C. Paddock. Joshua M. Pagan. Maria Lee Palantino. Masimoto Patir. Natasha Don Pellino. Jacob L. Pettit, summa cum laude. Samantha Pickley, summa cum laude. Julia J. Pogue, summa cum laude. Jonas H. Portillo. Camille C. Potts. Miranda Caitlin Powell. Aaron Rafter, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Rawl, cum laude. Adam C. Rao. Aaron A. Reagan, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Riley. Amanda J. Remillard, magna cum laude. Maximiliano Robert Riccio. Liana N. Richardson. Jessica Lee Roberts. Antonia K. Robinson. Markel T. Robinson. Hayden J. Roach. Ryan C. Romanoli. Maria Soledad G. Romero, summa cum laude. Seiji J. Rose. Natasha Ruthner. Andrew J. Saladuti. Hiba Anjum Salim. Christiana Sallard. Taylor Bishop Salva. Naomi H. Sampat, summa cum laude. Louise L. K. Sandstrom, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Marissa H. San Julian. Taylor M. Santangelo. Naomi H. M. Scharf, summa cum laude. Christina M. Shapani. Maria Elena Scott. Victoria Lee Scott. Kelly A. Seipel, summa cum laude. Lorenzo F. Fozia, summa cum laude. Abhishek J. Shah. Donna J. Shapiro. Evan P. Shaughnessy. Savannah L. Shaw. Sharnay A. Shelton. Soren B. Sibbenson, cum laude. Kristen K. Seiden. Shane A. Seaver, summa cum laude. Stacia E. Simmons, summa cum laude. John M. Simmons, magna cum laude. Nicholas P. Snyder. Christina P. Steele. Christopher P. Stein. Taisha M. Stuart, magna cum laude. Taylor L. Stuccio, cum laude. Shay Elizabeth Sulit. Madeline Sutton. Miranda F. Zabelski. Mariana Teshera Sampaio. Jessica L. Teese, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Kyle Patrick Thorpe. Chelsea Titi. Alyssa Nicole Tomasek, summa cum laude. Megan M. Tulin. Gloria N. Torres. Maria Rose Trimble. John N. Urbano. Connor P. Urian. Laura V. Vaccaro. Emily Ann Van Horn. Victoria Christina Van Meter. Juan D. Velosa. Alexis N. Vetter. Christina S. Walser. Rachel A. Warren. Markia Washington. Stephanie Jean Watson, magna cum laude. Mara M. Watts. Shannon M. Weaver, magna cum laude. Tanya Y. West. Megan N. Wright. Zinkyu Yu. Alyssa M. Yanni. Michaela M. Yoshida, magna cum laude. Jasmine A. Zaffer. Courtney L. Zielinski.
Dr. Michael Dreyer, Executive Dean of the College of Science, Health, and the Liberal Arts, please come forward for the presentation of your candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in the College of Science, Health, and Liberal Arts please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Monica Adeni, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Kothar Al-M Al-Ghazi. Faris A. Al-Qadari. Brooke Avellino, cum laude. LaMonica Bailey, summa cum laude. Rebecca Balgowan, magna cum laude. Natalie Batista, summa cum laude. Chloe Byler, magna cum laude, distinguished honors. Nicholas Belovich, magna cum laude. Mercedes Bay. Basima Beya, summa cum laude, distinguished honors. Taylor Baselli, summa cum laude. Alexandra Bishop. Colleen Boyle, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Brown, summa cum laude. Zachariah Burke. Candace Victoria Burke. Maria Leone Capitano, magna cum laude. Alyssa Capo. Michelle Chai, summa cum laude, distinguished honors. Hannah Chamis, magna cum laude. Catherine Chan, summa cum laude. Maruk Chaudhry, summa cum laude. Nathia Patrice Clark. Samantha Cook, summa cum laude, distinguished honors. Amna Al-Jalal. Jessica Copestick. Aubrey Cornell, magna cum laude, distinguished honors. Sarah Della Volpe, summa cum laude, distinguished honors. Emily Denny. Allison D'Annunzio. Nalini Esmerel. Eleni Farrell. Helen Finke, magna cum laude, distinguished honors. Allison Foglia. Winston Folks, Jr. Mackenzie Freeman. Victoria Frisbee. Michelle Gagnon. Emily Glorioso, cum laude. Dylan Gormley. Kristen Goshert, summa cum laude. Brianna Grant. Morgan Grouse. Hannah Darcy Green, cum laude. Erica Hansen, summa cum laude. Alexa Insera. Dina Jean. Candace Johnson. Kelsie Jones, summa cum laude. Pooja Joshi, magna cum laude. Julianne Justice, summa cum laude. Michelle Coe, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Chantal King, summa cum laude and distinguished honors. Haley Kaufman, cum laude. Alexandra Kubitz, summa cum laude. Joshua Ledner, summa cum laude. Patrick Lehman. Monica Levins. Ashley Lieberman. Linda Lynn. Emily Lindemuth, summa cum laude. Sean Logan. John Colin Long, summa cum laude. Melissa Mackey. Lucas Marshall. Alexa Matthews, cum laude. Jonathan Everett Mauger. Kaylee Mayer. Ryan William McGinnis. Angela McNair. Michael Melendez. Soto. Ann Moyer, summa cum laude. Sophia Murillo, cum laude. Jenere Mutton. Amelia Napolitano. Haley Nelson. Andrea Neski. Sean Nunvayo. Shane McFoy, cum laude, distinguished honors. Shannon O'Driscoll, summa cum laude. Ayomide Emmanuel Osesu Oguntuswe. Caitlin O'Toole, summa cum laude. Jasmine Patel, summa cum laude. Krishna Patel, magna cum laude. Shrina Patel, magna cum laude, distinguished honors. Carlos Javier Perez. Maya Nichelle Phillips, honors. Joshua Pierce, summa cum laude. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Deja Pollard. Brianna Reese, magna cum laude. John Risch. James Rockefeller. Sherban Roman. Daniela Rosen, magna cum laude, distinguished honors. Alexa Ruffino, summa cum laude. Erin Rutledge. Dina A. Sam. Crystalie Santiago. Alyssa Saravino, cum laude, distinguished honors. Alexandra Sherwood. Anna Slomowitz, summa cum laude. Jennifer Smith, summa cum laude. Krista Marie Smith, summa cum laude. Samantha Elizabeth Stankus. Megan Sullivan, magna cum laude. Julina Carmela Torino, magna cum laude. Tina Black, summa cum laude. Samantha Boyd. Frank Bryce, magna cum laude. Sarah Brennan. Eric Brooks. Shanella Burton, magna cum laude. Kevin Tomasetto. Bobby Trusavage. Alana Waters, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Weiss, cum laude. Grace Weiss. Eric Paul Will, summa cum laude. Amanda Wirt, summa cum laude, and distinguished honors.
Bring it in here. Bring it in here.
Vice President D.R. Witter, please come forward for the presentation of your candidates for the Bachelor of Science in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Continuing and Professional Studies please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Latone M. Allen. Naheem L. Anderson. Michelle Ashford. Miriam Melissa Basta, summa cum laude. Kristen Batias Butler. Samuel Bajin, cum laude. Eunice Bay. Andrea L. Colasos, summa cum laude. Pamela D. Cooper, magna cum laude. Brittany Ann F. Cover. Christopher Coviello. Zuleika de los Santos. Amber L. Dietrich. Daleen R. Destin. Dana Di Matteo. Scott Thomas Butler Dunbar, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Fabian Jr. Mashane Fox, Distinguished Honors. Tamika Freeman, cum laude. Angel Gaston. Timothy Gentry, summa cum laude. Naiji A. D. Glenn. Brittany M. Goodrich. Oh, okay. John P. Goss, summa cum laude. Jonathan D. Green, summa cum laude. Crystal Ines Grimes. Louis R. Houston. Chikazi Ike Asagawa. Lachelle Israel. Brianna Jackson, summa cum laude. Latisha D. Chestnut, summa cum laude. Patricia Doherty Decker, summa cum laude. Alex L. Kasarik. Julie Kirschner, summa cum laude. Michelle Notek, summa cum laude. Ellen Lavinsky, summa cum laude. Carol C. Levy, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Maitland, cum laude. Naja Malik, summa cum laude. Michael J. Marrero, summa cum laude. Maurice H. Mazuka, Sr. Valerie Ann McCaskill. Stephanie M. McVeigh, magna cum laude. Mark Nicholas Mercurio. Erica C. Miller. Nicole F. Munson, summa cum laude. Devin Moses, summa cum laude. Brianna L. Mont, summa cum laude. Miriam C. Muhammad, summa cum laude. Francesca N. Nanovic. Glinka Nelson. Natasha Nevarez, summa cum laude. Okafor M. Norca. Rory O'Connell. Adedolapo M. Okosaga, summa cum laude. Piper R. Owens. Christina Ohms, summa cum laude. Ashley G. Pride. Linda M. Pace, summa cum laude. Carolyn Patches. Vanessa G. Patron. Maricel Pena, magna cum laude. Rashida Pickett. Anderson Ramey. Stacy Ratu Young, summa cum laude. Christopher M. Riley, summa cum laude.
Thank you very much.
George Riley. Stephen Robertson. Kimberly Roper. John Rusis, summa cum laude. Jane St. Albord. Jennifer Santiago. Barbara Littlepage Saunders, summa cum laude. Elizabeth R. Smith, cum laude. Krista Spence, summa cum laude. Erica Lachey Sproles. Julia Taylor. Dominique Taylor. Kimyada M. Thomas. Bahia Thompson. Kaylin Tomes, summa cum laude. Yvonne M. Tomlinson. Duvon Lamar Walker. Carol Y. Wang, summa cum laude. Terilyn Whalen, cum laude. Dalia Wigfall, summa cum laude. Brittany C. Robinson, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Williams. Megan Zielinski, cum laude.
Will all Bachelor of Science candidates please rise for the conferral of your degree?
My favorite part, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Graduates, please be seated. Dr. Ronald Kander, please come forward for the presentation of your candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Engineering please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Abdulmalik S. Al-Kuraitis, summa cum laude. Sagar T. Al-Muakel. Abdulaziz T. Abmulakel. Sahar T. Abmulakel. Rakan I. Alisnad. Ahmed H. Bakashaswan, excuse me. Gianna Marie Bliss, summa cum laude. Justin Michael Bradley. Michael P. Campbell. Stephen G. Dengler. Kevin J. Fox. Felipe V. Francanto. Wada Ghazi. Hussam S. Karkandan. Thomas Al Lucci. Tyler J. Mayer. Claudia J. Popolo. Amanda G. Schaefer. Austin L. Shoup. David J. Stevens. Amber R. Vasquez. Fernando Alegria. Jacob Williams. Casey L. Whitstadt. Michael D. Ziegler. Remy Victoria, summa cum laude.
Will the Bachelor of Science in Engineering candidates please rise for the conferral of your degree?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Graduates, please be seated. Vice President Witter, please come forward for the presentation of your candidates for the Associate in Science degree.
Will the candidates for the Associate in Science from the School of Continuing Professional Studies please come forward? President Spinelli, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degree of Associate in Science. Keisha Anita Abney. Amy G. Bergman, magna cum laude. Renee S. Blunt. Patricia L. Bowers. Aileen A. Bradley, magna cum laude. Carla Costella, magna cum laude. Claudley Charles Jr. Samuel Charles. Christina Nicole Cifelli, magna cum laude. Chelsea Estonville. Patrick S. Gaffney, magna cum laude. Susan M. Geyer, cum laude. Mary C. Gordon, magna cum laude. Lauren Helmlinger, magna cum laude. Latoya L. Henderson, summa cum laude. Myrlene Jean-Pierre, yes. That's just a yes. Maria J. Kane, summa cum laude. Alexa N. Kennedy. Maria C. Kitch. Taylor Noel Kanaba, summa cum laude. Patrick Michael Cranebring, summa cum laude. Sarah Lehman, summa cum laude. Emily Lurchman, summa cum laude. Shaquay T. Lynch. Tiffany L. McGee, magna cum laude. Amanda Marie McMahon, summa cum laude. Brittany R. Mitchell, Winborn. Gina G. Nair. Silvana A. Newbury, summa cum laude. Samantha M. Ortolano, summa cum laude. Jasmine M. Payton. Jillian J. Ransdorp, magna cum laude. Wafa Razik, summa cum laude. Paige Alexis Ritz. Babuje Kumar Sagonti. Yolanda Sebastien. Lacey C. Smith, magna cum laude. Jason E. Wells. Valerie M. Werner, cum laude. Simon Z. Wise. I think so. Yeah, that's it.
Will the Associate in Science candidates please rise for the conferral of your degree? Thank you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Philadelphia University, I do hereby confer upon these graduates the degree of Associate of Science with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Graduates or alumni, please take your seat. Today you join the ranks of Philadelphia University Alumni Association. I am pleased to introduce Mr. Kevin Coates, class of 1997, to speak to you about what it means to become an alum. Mr. Coates has a long history of professional success as a business owner. Upon his graduation from Philadelphia University, he worked at Earl Palmer Brown Advertising before purchasing classic Harley Davidson. As the owner, he has served the 5-state Eastern Harley Davidson Dealers Association in several roles over the last 19 years. During that time, he owned and sold another Harley dealership and a Cold Stone Creamery location. He is an active alumnus of Philadelphia University who currently serves as a member of the Cambar College Advancement Council. And he has served as a member of the Robert C. Lockyer Golf Invitational Planning Committee for the past 10 years. He's received Philly U's Time, Talent, and Treasure Award at Homecoming in 2013. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kevin Coates, class of 1997.
Thank you, Dr. Spinelli and the Board of Trustees for inviting me here today. This is an incredibly exciting day, and I'm honored to be a part of it. First, to the class of 2017, on behalf of all Philadelphia Textile and Philadelphia University alumni, congratulations on what you've accomplished here. Welcome to our network. I know you all have places to go. I'll be incredibly brief. As you set off to parties and celebrations, don't forget to take an actual moment to thank your parents, siblings, mentors, professors, and anyone else who provided support along the way. Their loving guidance will be even more important to you now. Though we all are responsible for our own success, very few of us would be here today without the help of others. A room full of good people surrounds you. They have helped to shape you into the people you are today. Follow the example set by those around you. 30 years from now, the measure of your success will not really be about how much money you've made or the title on your business card. True success is measured by what you've done to help your family, your friends, your community, and society. Just being a good person goes a long way. Stay connected with our university. Don't let the personal bonds that you formed here wane. Be open to new connections that can be formed with the larger alumni community. And I'm not just talking about checking in via social media. Participate in alumni events that are hosted all around the region. Come back when you can. If you're open to it, there's a caring network of Philadelphia University alumni willing and able to support you along your journey. Finally, be philanthropic in your community, at your new job, or with Philadelphia University. Give back. Pay it forward. Help out. Every Philadelphia University student has benefited from the philanthropic endeavors of those who came before them. Now you have the opportunity to follow in their footsteps. As you take the journey that is your life, be sure to help those that you can with their journey too. Class of 2017, you have been powered to do what's now. Now it's time to go do what's next. Congratulations and good luck.
Class of 2017, please rise. Wow. You've done many things together at your time at Philadelphia University. In your last act together, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left as you become alumni of this fine institution. We love you. Come home. Be supportive. We need you now more than ever. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. The faculty will lead the graduates to the first floor lobby.
wrong or what? Now, the next one's going to be hopefully